Continuing coverage of hurricane recovery efforts. In Scottsville, volunteers have coordinated supply delivery to help the recovery efforts in a small Tennessee community that has hometown connections.
WBKO reporter Derek Parham spoke with organizers behind Scottsville Loves Erwin to find out the community's latest needs and how we can help.
Since Hurricane Helene first made landfall over 2 weeks ago, residents of the small town of Erwin, Tennessee have felt the storm's impact, with bridges, roads, and entire homes washed away in the following floodwaters. Families nearby lost everything and are still without power or water today. But with a hometown connection, residents have not been alone.
We have a connection to Erwin with C.J. Zedemoyer. He was our youth pastor at White Plains Baptist Church out here, and then he took on a church, Love Chapel Community Church in Erwin, and became pastor.
Cook and his team of volunteers first began bringing essential supplies to Erwin 10 days ago, and since then, resources and additional volunteers have flooded in.
And from there, it's just kind of ballooned into this. We've had a trailer that we're using from Freedom Hill Church. We've had volunteers from 10 or 11 churches at least in Allen County and several outside of the county.
With each trip, volunteers deliver supplies and set up a makeshift food court for Erwin and surrounding communities.
We leave at 2 o'clock in the morning. We arrived back about 9 o'clock that night. So it's a long, tiring, hard day, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. But as you get home and you're wore out, I was telling my wife the stories, and it all comes to make it all worth it.
But as winter approaches and temperatures drop, new needs continue to arise.
And he told my wife and I that they needed heaters. He said, we have people living in tents. On Monday, they had 12 people pass due to hypothermia. That's a very sad, but that's the reality of what these people are dealing with. You know, to have made it through the storm, to have made it through the floods, to have made it through, and then a week later pass due to hypothermia, that's a tough deal.
Since then, a shipment of heaters has been delivered, though many are still in need of winter coats, socks, boots, and gloves. Donations of those supplies can be dropped off at the Allen County Judge Executive's office or at one of Allen County's participating churches. In Scottsville, Derek Parham, WBKO News.
Those interested in donating supplies, funds, or their time to help with recovery efforts in eastern Tennessee are encouraged to contact the Allen County Judge Executive's office at 270-237-3631.